All right, Lance the Omen here, and I'm just gonna wing it. So today is Friday, February 27th, and I have just received today my Capullo art order. This being my second piece of original artwork to unbox. So, what this is here is a package sent to me from Capullo Art. If you don't know, this is an artist named Greg Capullo, very well known for his run on Marvel's X-Force, Spawn, and Batman, most notably. What I have here is my entire collection of Greg Capullo's material. So, 2 weeks ago on February 16th, just under 2 weeks ago, I won a fastest finger contest. And this fastest finger contest, it happens every Monday on CapulloArt.com, in which he actually releases a random thumb sketch from one of his comic books at a bargain of a price of just $75. But the thing is, I say fastest finger, he releases one per week throughout the year, and it goes up on his website and it sells. If you miss your chance, you don't get it. I won. Lucky me. I stalked his website for about since the first week of January, so just over a month and a half, to finally win on a Monday my Greg Capullo grab bag. Now I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm just winging it. I don't have much time. It's not going to be as long as my last unboxing of a Kevin Eastman's Marvel cover, Carnage cover. But this one is going to be just short and sweet. I'm going to open this up, let you guys check it out, give you a little backstory of it. I'm not even going to see if I have it in my collection, the work that he gives me, the draft. So, the backstory. So, basically, I am a huge fan of the band Korn. This we know. Anybody who knows me knows. I actually have an entire mixtape full of material of Korn remixes. It's called Kids Off Reaching Neverland. Korn. Huge Korn fan, right? So we have this album here, Follow the Leader, which is my favorite Korn album. It actually was the album to introduce me to the band Korn. I had it on tape cassette as a kid, this being the vinyl. Now, notably, this cover art, everybody knows it. It's very, very popular. It was huge because it was in the Korn video in the 90s, and it was animated. And it was on the Freak on a Leash video, in which a cop slips and the cop's gun goes off and the bullet goes flying and it misses this little girl who's at the edge of a cliff playing hopscotch, about to fall off of the cliff, right? So, anyway, years and years and years go by. This piece here burned in my brain of my first experience with my favorite band, Korn, right? So, I'm doing a little research, and I do research, and I find out that this work is done by McFarlane Enterprises, right? Forgive me if it's the wrong title, McFarlane Incorporated, but Todd McFarlane, very popular artist, known for the creator of Spawn, president of Image Comics, work on Spider-Man, work on Hulk, right? And I'm somewhat to a little bit familiar with Todd McFarlane, and I had one of his McFarlane Toys statues, which introduced me to his comic books, right? So I had his Incredible Hulk statue which came with the Incredible Hulk 340 comic book issue, which is a classic Todd McFarlane issue, right? And I connect the dots and I find out Todd McFarlane did the ink on the Follow the Leader album cover, right? So he did the inks for this. And I look further into it and I discover this guy, Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo did the pencils for the Follow the Leader album cover. So me being the corn fanatic I am, said, I'm going to collect all Todd McFarlane's Marvel stuff because I love Marvel, which I did. Very expensive. Then I said, I'm going to collect all Greg Capullo stuff, right? And in collecting and reading all of Todd McFarlane, I'm in the process, still haven't finished, in collecting and reading Greg Capullo stuff. And here we are today. I get my first piece of Greg Capullo original art and a surprise comic book, which I'll show you. I won't spoil it when I open the package. So, that being said, we're going to start and open this up. So it all came about with me being a fan of Korn, loving this album, and wanting art by the artists who created the album cover. Got it? Good. So, of course, we want to open without damaging. I have a knife and scissors. Okay, so I guess I'll give you a little talk. I don't want to talk too much or make this too long. So, funny story is I win this a couple weeks ago, right? And you get an immediate receipt. The receipt goes, the web page goes to your receipt, and it gives you the option to print, in which I screen saved and screenshot a print of my receipt for this, for winning the Greg Capullo artwork and paying for a comic book as well. And the near 2 weeks go by, and I don't get any type of confirmation. I just have that one digital receipt. No email confirmation or any type of tracking. So I'm in limbo, just, biting my nails as to whether or not I punched the right email in, punched the right address in. There was a snowstorm this past weekend, and I am just unsure if I'm going to get this in the mail. So, 11 days go by, which is today. And this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I send a nice little email to Capullo Art saying that I didn't receive any email confirmation or tracking information. And then, an hour later, I'm about to leave for hockey practice, which is what I just got back from, is hockey practice, open hockey session. Haven't even documented my social media blurb for my hockey session yet. In the process of drinking my protein shake, I see the package on the porch. So I run to get the package, and it's the Capullo art. So needless to say, I wrote Capullo's art a email about not getting a confirmation or tracking information, and that, I was wondering if I was missing that. Come to find out a couple hours later, it's on my porch. So here we go, no problems. Also, Capullo's logo has aviators. So I'm going to put my aviators on for a minute here. I was going to wear them, but I lost track of what I was doing, so put them on now. Also, Greg Capullo, funny thing is, he runs his website with his wife, Jamie Capullo. And she, after I won this this art, posted it that a new fan won their first grab bag, which is the art, from Neptune City, New Jersey, which is me. So I retweeted this on Twitter or whatever, and come to find out this weekend is Greg Capullo's wife's birthday. So I will just say happy birthday to Greg Capullo's wife, Jamie Capullo, and thank you for this artwork. So here we go. Let's figure out what it is. Nice, well protected in a bubble wrap packaging here. Capullo art receipts. Gift for you from Capullo Art. Without fans like you, Greg wouldn't be able to live his dreams, so thank you for support of Greg's work. The Capullo Art family. Excellent. Now I wonder what it's going to be first. Is it going to be the comic book I'm opening up first? Oh, nice. Autograph The Creech 1. Excellent. This is the original Creech. This is the first The Creech, which I actually do have an issue, but not a signed issue of this. I have the complete set books 1 through 3, which haven't read yet, but I intend on reading it soon. Actually, I'm in the middle of reading his work. I just finished Dark Knight's Metal. I'm moving on to Dark Knight's Heavy Metal, which I have the trade paperbacks for both of those. And the Creech, very cool idea. I know the idea of this story is pretty, pretty weird. It's pretty odd stuff, and I think the Creech looks really cool. So I'm anticipating reading this material, and I'm excited. So this material here on the Creech is actually entirely done by Greg Capullo. He created the character, wrote the story, and drew the pencils for the Creech. So this is an exclusive Greg Capullo work published on Image Comics, which is Todd McFarlane's comic book publishing company. Excellent. Very cool. Very cool. This I was not expecting. So this should be the surprise issue, which I'm very excited for. And this I've been... Oh, yeah. Now this, I'm very excited about. This here, friends, I'll show you the other book. I guess I didn't hold it up too close to the camera. I realize I'm far away from the camera. Again, I'm winging it. This here is Gore Shriek 1. Gore Shriek 1 is Greg Capullo's first published comic material in the 1980s on an independent publishing company in which he pencils a story within this comic book. So that I saw on his website. I said, man, I want his first work. So I really wanted Gore Shriek 1. Nextly, I really wanted Gore Shriek 4, which is his first published cover, which is very cool, but very expensive. I found a listing online on eBay for $50, which I'm contemplating buying, but I still haven't yet. And then we have the Creech 1, which I'm going to hold up a little closer for you guys to see. Gore Shriek, I'm so excited about. This one I'm really happy to have, especially signed by Greg Capullo. Great stuff. Now, what a pleasant surprise there. What we have here is the grab bag. Again, I don't want to damage it. I know I've seen it. It comes in like a mini frame, so it'll be hard to damage. But I still don't want to damage, so I'm actually going to cut this. I'm going to cut this here. I kind of switched my angle. If you want to see what else I have here, I have a McFarlane Toys Batman statue. I also have a McFarlane Toys Spawn. So this Batman and this Spawn here, I have here not only because they're McFarlane Toys, but Greg Capullo is a Batman and Spawn artist. Here we go. Nerves are kicking in. See, this is, you don't know what you're going to get. It could be any thumb from any comic he published. They don't tell you. It's completely random. Ooh, hell yeah. That's what's up. Hell motherfucking yeah. So this is Deadpool Batman thumb, which I just got. Have not read yet, but just got. This is brand new. So this is Deadpool Batman, page 21. See, they're very small. I want to make sure you get a good look at this here. Page 21 of Deadpool Batman, which is a recent release last year. Very, very cool. Very, very excited for this. This is awesome. And you got, looks to me like a little sketch of Deadpool. Sketch of Batman. Sketch of somebody, looks like it may be the Joker, somebody who's smiling in it. But what's so cool is I have all the works here. I have the comic book right here. I could pull it out and show the page. How cool is that? So let's do that. I just want to thank Capullo Art for this. Excellent thumb. Very, very cool. I wasn't sure what I was going to get. You know, you're gambling. And I think I just won a pretty good gamble here. And actually, the first book in my binder is Deadpool Batman. So here, I made sure to get the Greg Capullo cover for the Deadpool Batman issue, right? So I actually haven't read this yet. This is new, and I'm in, the process of reading. It's a lot of stuff. His Batman Omnibus is what you see here. It's 2 books, 1,000 pages per book. It's a lot of stuff to read. The man puts in work. Gotta respect it. All right, so I'm going to take the aviators off. I was rocking Greg Capullo style long enough. Also, couldn't really see very well inside with my sunglasses on. Looks slick, but I'm also not high, so I don't need them. I'm not hiding from anybody. All right, we'll whip this out. Deadpool Batman 1. And we're going to get to the page 21, which I now own the sketch rough draft thumb for. Fucking so cool. I'm so happy, man. Whew. Anyway, let's see. Page 21. Now I'm going to be able to see, it doesn't say the page numbers on it. So let's see here. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Should be here. I might have went a page over. Page 21. Let's see. I'm trying to find it, guys. Sorry. Page 21. I'm also not talking into the camera, which is not good. So you probably can't hear me very well, which would stink. So hold on. I'm just going to look for this thumb here. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, I'm fresh from hockey, an open hockey session. So I'm actually sitting here in my boxers. It's fucking hilarious. Now, what I'm doing is actually looking for the format. So, yes, it is the Joker. It is Deadpool. It is Batman. Wow, lucky me. I'm a lucky son of a bitch. Oh, found it. Page 21. Hell yeah. And it's actually not the Joker. Not the Joker. That actually in the bottom corner, the smiling person, is actually Deadpool with his mask off. Because I can see now in color the actual finished piece. So here we go here. Forgive me, again, I'm winging it. If you guys couldn't hear some of what I said, you know. I did probably better on the Kevin Eastman, but this one this unboxing, I really just wung it. Really just winging it. All right. So here we have the page. And here we have the art, the original thumb art. Not sure if you guys could see here with the light. Let me see if I could get better lighting. I'm also not trying to damage it. We're at 22 minutes now, which stinks because it's too long for a, what's it called, video, Instagram video, which really, really stinks. Instagram videos can only be 20 minutes long, so I'd have to cut some, like 3 minutes off. I wasn't expecting on taking this long. So, I tried to move up the light a little bit. So here, you have page 21 of Deadpool Batman. And here, you have Greg Capullo's pen. His rough penciling. Say pinup, right? His Greg Capullo's pinup. Whatever you want to say, his thumb. So if you look real close. Yep, this is it. This is the page. Deadpool and Batman. Rough draft. And that's what it says at the bottom, signed by Greg Capullo. Deadpool Batman, page 21. Signed. I am a lucky motherfucker, man. I'll tell you what. It's a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get, but this was totally worth it. Oh, man. And the signed to Creech was excellent treat, man. Again, I already have the Creech set 1 through 3. But I don't have a signed copy of it. And the Creech, what I know of the Creech, pretty wicked sounding story. I actually have both the Creech 1 and the Creech 2. Creech 2 is called Out for Blood, I believe. Both pending in my backlog of things to read, but I do intend on reading sometime soon. And then, of course, Gore Shriek 1, Greg Capullo's first published penciled material in a comic book. I am a lucky son of a bitch, right? Ah, man. So, anyway, that's why I brought all these books up. Not only for a backdrop, but also for if the comic thumb I was getting were in one of these books, I was going to pull it up and show it. Well, that's what I did. I pulled it out and showed it. You now saw the page that I have the pinup thumb for. Excellent. So, here we are, Friday, February 27th, the weekend of Jamie Capullo's birthday. Thank you, Greg Capullo. Happy birthday, Silver Age Jamie Capullo. And congratulations on all of your success. And personally, I'd like to thank you for the excellent Follow the Leader legendary album cover and my favorite Korn album being my favorite band. So, much love to you guys. I hope you got the mixtapes, The Kids Off Reaching Neverland, The Evolution Remains Theory, the Korn and Marilyn Manson mixtapes. I hope you enjoy them. I know you're big into heavy metal and music and playing your guitar. So, I hope you Silver Age suckers have a good one. And now that it's warming up and it's going to be nice outside, I hope you guys enjoy the weather and the rest of 2026. Peace.